Thank you, Brian, also known as Judy. He shouldn't run away too far. He always runs off the stage on these nights because he doesn't come and take a bar, but I think he's been terribly entertaining the entire voyage. You heard him down at the gangway, then he's upstairs entertaining. He's here for your social director, Brian, better known as Judy, apparently. He works very, very hard. Well, everybody, it is that time of the voyage. It is our last night of the voyage, and as promised, we said we're going to come in here, show you the voyage DVD once it's ready. And then, of course, we also doing the farewell with the staff, and that, and most importantly, our chart auction. Now, of course, I first want to touch on our weather conditions last night. Brian just mentioned it. Did we all have fun last night in rocking and rolling? So, could you imagine spending the entire day today in that? No. Yes, where's that person? What have you been drinking? So, in theory, we should have been in that weather the entire day today. I looked at the weather report this morning, and we're looking at about just over 6-meter waves, swells, and winds in excess of 50 knots for the entire day today. Here's the, I shouldn't say this, but the funny thing for me is there's about 6 expedition ships in the middle of that on their way up here. And we're not one of them. So needless to say, I don't know how many days it's going to take them to get here, but I don't care, I'm here. Anyhow, we had a little bit of liquid sunshine today, and you all went out still brave as warriors, because we kind of trained you up to be very adventurous this voyage, didn't we? And you're all out there in your little raincoats. I didn't see many brodies go with just rain jackets, and hopefully enjoyed Tierra del Fuego, the prison, and of course the little tour of Ushuaia. Did we enjoy these? Yeah. I hope so. Anyhow, so what I would like to do now is I would like to recognize the people who really have kind of, and again, as you heard last night, those of you that were up for the captain's farewell reception and the crew reception, you heard last night that this was our last Antarctic voyage for the season. So I do want to bring out here the guys who took care of you, your safety, your well-being, and shared a wealth of knowledge with you the entire voyage, but they also took care of me and the ship and hundreds of guests throughout the season, and that is your expedition team. So please give it up for the probably best expedition team in the industry. I'm fortunate enough to have them with me. Here they come. Let's hear it from so many different countries, so many different cultures and languages, and they work like an absolute dream team together. Some from Germany, some from Austria, some from Svalbard, who lives there, American, US, English, South Africans, one Scot, Australians, all over the place. What a great bunch. Now I truly hope you have the opportunity to get to know as many of them as possible throughout the voyage. Our mission was to try and against the bunch to give you the opportunity to get to know all of us a little bit about what we are what these guys especially are qualified and specializing in, but also a little bit about themselves and their personalities. I do hope we did achieve that goal of getting amongst you and sharing as much as possible. But I really must thank them. They've taken care of me brilliantly. Some of them go home tomorrow. We're the ones that are going home. There's about 6 or 7 of them going home. And then, of course, a well-deserved break, I would say. And, of course, the rest, which is the majority, keep going with myself up to Cape Town, going via Falklands, South Georgia, Tristan da Cunha, Gough Island. What's the other one? There's one I'm missing. That place, Nightingale Island, some of the most isolated islands, but it is the end of the Antarctic season. We have quite a number of you sailing with us, so you get to know these guys even more. But thank you so much. I do want to ask you for another huge round of applause for the most amazing expedition team on the high seas.